Hey everybody, it's Annie, and today's video is going to be about adoption. As I mentioned in my previous video, I have polycystic ovarian disease, so it's really hard for me to get pregnant or to even become pregnant. No, I'm not looking right now to become pregnant. I'm not. I swear I'm not. It's just something that's very important to me, and it's something that I really think about a lot. So, here's the thing. Adoption is really expensive, and to me, adoption agencies, they're legalized black markets. That's all there is to it. We buy human beings. That's all it is, really. We're buying a human being that we're not guaranteed to get. The birth mother could pull out, which generally the cost is under $5,000, but that's still a lot of money. Some places, Russia. I know Russia for a fact. You have to spend a year in Russia with the kid, and you're not guaranteed the child after that year. Russia can find you unfit, and they can say, no, you ain't getting a kid. That would suck really badly. Really badly. Like, I would probably shoot somebody in the face bad. No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, people. That's just an exaggeration. So, here's the thing. Everything that I'm finding is anywhere from, some things are like, oh, you can do it for $12,000. Well, that's pretty much if you know the person and you're just adopting the video from them. Like, one thing, I did some research to pull up some facts for y'all. Going through an agency, you're looking at about $34,000. Going through attorney, you're looking for about $32,000. 35% of respondents experienced at least one false start, and the majority, which is 71% of false starts, cost less than $5,000. Adopting from China, you're looking at $29,000. Ethiopia, $29,000. Russia, $50,000. South Korea, $38,000. You're paying for home study, criminal background check, doctor appointments and medical clearances, post-placement supervision, travel expenses, medical expenses for the birth mother if permitted by your state, legal fees, and court cost. Yeah, what I'm looking for, you're going to pay for about, a lot of places are $40,000 and up is what I'm seeing. Here's another thing that I found. Where's it at? If the birth father is not around, you have to hire an attorney to represent him and try to find him before his rights are terminated. You will be responsible for the attorney's fees for you and the birth mother / father. So, right here, either way, there is no guarantee that the birth mother will not change her mind after giving birth. Each state has varying laws on how soon she can sign papers after giving birth. Her attorney must also be present to verify that she was not cornered or isn't signing under any distress. I see one family story that I found. They adopted for about $16,000, and then for the other one they adopted for $12,000. The $12,000 ones they used adoption grapevine, which from my understanding, that is like kind of word of mouth stuff. If the birth mother and child's medical expenses run high, you can easily go above $35,000. It's a lot of money. Right there, people. That is a lot of money. So, here's the thing. Why are we paying so much? People are out there constantly every day. For the longest time where I lived, there was a huge sign up right as you got in there that said adoption. Go adopt today. That's nice. Let me tell you something. My mother wanted to have a very big family, but she couldn't. And if she could afford to adopt, that lady would have had 15 kids. And I know a lot of people that are like that. They would have had 15 kids. They would adopt up until they were too old to take care of a kid anymore. So, why are we paying that much? Why is our government making it nearly impossible for us to get a kid? Here's the thing. I know people that have taken out second mortgages on their homes just to get a kid. God, forgive me for looking down at my screen. My camera's acting up. Here's the thing. By the time you get the kid, you have dished out so much money, you don't have the financial ability to support the kid. it costs $72,000 a year per child. That's the average cost that people spend on their kids, is $72,000 per child a year. That's a lot of money, people. That's a lot of money. That's like 2 brand new cars paid off. That's a really nice house too. I mean, I could make a really pretty down payment on a big nice house for $72,000. So, I mean, here's the thing. Why are we paying this much money? Why are we paying this much money for stuff? I would love to have a kid. I would love to be able to walk into adoption agencies and just come right back out and be like, I got myself 5 kids. Adopt the things like puppies, people. Except don't give them back. Do not give them back. You can't give them back. You can't give them back. They do grow up. They do get very mouthy. They do go through the teenager stage. It's just a human thing. So, you know, I want to hear y'all's thoughts about why it costs so much. And do you think it's right that our government is charging us these thousands upon thousands of dollars to adopt a kid and making it really impossible for people who would be really good parents to have a kid? I know kids that have stayed in adoption agencies up to the time they were 18 and had to leave. And I promise you too, a lot of these older kids, one, they wouldn't even be in there older because people could afford to get them and get them out of there. Two, the older ones could be adopted. I mean, even though it's such an emotional thing, it comes back down to the basic thing of human life. If I'm going to dish out this much money, I better be getting my money's worth. So obviously, you're going to want to get a baby. You're going to want to get a kid that you can have from the time that they're little bitty, you can sit and rock them, and go through that whole process with them. I mean, if I was going to pay $40,000, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have a baby. Or at least a toddler. I would not want an 18-year-old kid, or a 16, 17-year-old kid. No. I want somebody I can sit and rock, and I had to deal with being thrown up on, and all that other wonderful stuff that it just sounds gross, but you know it gives you warm fuzzies on the inside. Well, it does. It gives you some warm fuzzy stuff in there. So, I want to hear y'all's opinions about, tell me how you feel about adoption agencies charging that much money, how you feel about our government allowing this, which actually our government actually probably makes the cost for the most part. I don't know. It's probably actually adoption agencies. I want y'all to tell me about how you feel about them charging that much money, how you feel about our government allowing them to charge that much money. Yeah, I'm not getting used to this camera yet. And third, how many of you would love to adopt, but for the simple fact that it costs so much money, you can't adopt? I'm looking forward to hearing back from you guys. Let me know something soon. And as always, be good, enjoy life, and keep on dreaming of being a butterfly.